Good evening and welcome to our Vespers service. We are glad to have you with us this evening, and it's kind of cold and rainy, and we're glad that people are here and gathering together to be together in this time. We have a funny theme tonight, and it's how do we choose intricacy over um, irritation? Because I've talked to so many people this week that say they find themselves just tired and getting irritated at little things as various things happen in the world. So I decided tonight we would focus on that theme. And I hope that we will have a good and rich conversation and reflection on it. And we're just so glad that you're here tonight and that everyone is here sharing their gifts. We're grateful for that. Thanks.
Good evening. Our chalice lighting words tonight come from Eleanor Deuce, who says, "If the sight of the blue skies fills you with joy, if a blade of grass springing up in the fields has the power to move you, if the simple things of nature have a message that you understand, rejoice, for your soul is alive." Very dramatic chalice lighting tonight.
And we are grateful to have Laura with us. It's always a gift. And so we'll turn it over to her to bring us into the spirit of music.
So I thought that since everything is so intricate, it's easier to just focus on the things that bring us joy. Our favorite things. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses, whiskers on kittens, copper kettles, and warm woolen mittens. I simply remember my favorite things, then I don't feel so bad.
Thank you, Laura. It's good to have you with us always. And that was a great reflection on intimacy. So I would invite us, one of the things that we do in this service is that we share together words and also music. And we've been challenged in these times to think about how we can do this, because it's not the same as being together and being able to read together, but we are inviting you all in your own place that you are to join with us as we read these words. Our eyes notice the little things, the small intricacies and the details. How can I notice the small elegances of the universe rather than the intrusions of irritations, the dossier of doubts, the array of annoyances? How can I be present to the splash of red in the gutter, the jaunty leaf in the puddle, the pattern of rain on the windshield, the ways we have grown more expressive with our eyes, the way a stranger invites a moment with quizzical brows, the fall tree against the gray sky, the moment of laughter within my own head, the presence of the miraculous still abounding. So we invite you to sing along as we enjoy the gifts that Joe Gelinas brings us.
Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come. Come, come, whoever you are, wanderer, worshipper, lover of leaving, ours is no caravan of despair. Come yet again, come.
I invite you to join in our words of affirmation and offering. I am not my critical mind or my fearful mind taking refuge beneath the screen of criticism. I am not my weary spirit, afraid to grasp beauty, knowing its ephemeral nature. I am the persistence of my intention to sow harmony and healing. I am the courage of my willingness to be healed, even though that path is new. I am the cultivator of small bursts of inspiration, the curator of tiny portraits of goodness, the gourmet tasting the tapas of tiny nourishments. I am a creature of joy, celebrating the wonder of creation all around me.
Breathing, I am one with the universe in this moment of now. Breathing, I am one with the universe in this moment of now. Breathing, I am one with the universe in this moment of now. Breathing, I am one with the universe in this moment of now. Breathing, I am one with the universe in
So each week when we gather, we take some time just to come home to ourselves and to do this in the circle of community. We do this by beginning to just create a space of reflection and meditation around us and to enter into stillness together, because that is a gift to do in community. And we're grateful for our ability to do that together. So I invite us in this week, in this time of longer nights and shorter days, which is a spirit traditionally, a time of meditation and introspection, to enter into that place of introspection and to remember the importance of the choices we make, the small choices we make every day. I invite you to join with me. Spirit of life, God of love and unity, be with us this evening when some of us are joyful, holding moments from our own lives that we have to hold alone because it feels as if the world is not always receptive to joy right now. Be with those of us that are feeling tired, wearied by discord and dissension in our nation, which seems to go on. Be with those of us that are feeling fearful or unsettled, just wanting things to be returned to some sense of stability. Be with those of us tonight who are feeling as if it will be hard to get through the days to come with increased returns to times of being away from others as this pandemic goes on. And be with all of us who find ourselves perhaps a little shorter of temper, a little quicker to anger, a little more weary of spirit of generosity. Let this be a place where we can deepen our resolve to make those small choices that make a difference. It is said in the Christian frame that the God of love and unity there keeps an eye even on the smallest creature, even on the sparrow. In that sense, can we keep an eye on our smallest decisions that we make, perhaps even those decisions only within our own hearts, to choose what we notice, what we affirm, what we lift up, what we allow to take up room in our minds and hearts. And two, in this time of silence to follow, may we deepen our resolve to be present to the beauty that is around us, the gifts that do abound, the small miracles that are our daily fare. In this way, may we choose to act out of our own sense of wholeness and healing and invitation. This is our deep ask tonight. May we hold it together in some time of silence, which will end with the ringing of the bell. So we're going to invite us to embrace this silence with this song.
Da pacem Domine, da pacem Domine, ah, 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 da pacem Domine, 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 da pacem Domine. Da pacem Domine, 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 da pacem